Sup peoples, and welcome back to another video. So this is going to be another slightly shorter one. I only have time to watch one episode because I'm catching up on content that I have fallen behind on. But without further ado, let's just hop right into episode 4 of season 1 of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. I am a 21-year-old and I am proud of what I'm doing with my spare time.
I got my work cut out for me. That there is the biggest bumper crop of apples I ever laid eyes on.
Yep. Too big for you to handle on your own.
Is his injury from wearing Granny Smith's girdle last episode?
If I win, he's gonna walk down Stirrup Street in one of Granny's girdles.
Is this what Applejack is hoping to see? Is this? Because if they don't give us a reason, that's my new headcanon. That he wore the girdle and that it did that to him.
But still only one pony. And one pony plus hundreds of apple trees just doesn't add up to...
Don't you use your fancy mathematics to muddy the issue.
For some reason, I feel like if that's fancy math, Applejack and I may have had the same level of education. Kindergarten. Isn't this great? Just steer them through the apple orchard and you've done your thing. The issue of the whole episode is already solved in the first 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
Other side, Winona. Put him up, girl.
This is the best rodeo show I've ever seen.
What were they gonna do if Applejack didn't come fix the issue for them? Were they just gonna let the town get trampled? Like, don't they canonically have literal magic? When it's an Applejack episode, we won't think too hard about how problems could have been solved in other ways.
Now, what was that all about?
Oh my, begging your pardon, Applejack, but Muriella here.
So that's if a Karen was a cow, right? That's what that was.
Okay, that's great. Now, if I could just make a point without being Twilight?
Corrupted.
Twilight? I'm so sorry, but I just wanted to mention that Applejack is also helping me this week.
I love that My Little Pony regularly teaches us that parties are stressful. That's so far the main takeaway I've gotten from this show. Friends are good, but parties are stressful. And if you have friends, then you're expected to go to parties. So therefore, I mean, I can't do very much fancy math, but I think you get the point.
Sorry, I'm late. Well, I was just... Did I get your tail? Miss Mayer, thank you kindly for this here award thingy.
Do you see what happens when you have friends? Make you go to parties and then that happens.
Thanks. We gather all the apples from the trees so we can sell them.
But why are you doing it all alone?
Because Big Macintosh hurt himself.
Wearing a girdle.
Which means I should really get back to work.
There you are.
I'm a mite sorry, Rainbow. I was busy apple bucking and I guess I closed my eyes for a second and when I woke up, I was late. Oh my.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
New theory? That is what happened to Big Macintosh.
Applejack, what the hey is going on? I mean, I thought I was working with Ponyville's best athlete.
You are. I'm okay. Really? Okay, one more try. I'm sure to get it this time.
Honestly, whatever happens next serves Rainbow Dash right, because she's really not being very understanding of the fact that her friend is clearly not doing well. So yeah, whatever comes next is just karma.
Wait!
You're welcome. Can I help you?
I still think she deserved it.
Applejack, can we talk?
Can be squash? I don't think so.
No, can we talk?
20 stalks? Bean or celery?
No, I need to
talk to you.
This is what it's like trying to talk to me even when I haven't hit my head on something lately. This is exactly what it's like. I never hear anything, ever. I'd love to blame something other than my own obliviousness, but I honestly think it is that simple.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go help Pinkie Pie.
Well, Rainbow Dash may have deserved what happened. I don't know that Pinkie Pie or the rest of the people that are undoubtedly about to get food poisoning deserve what's coming for them. Like, yes, Pinkie Pie throws the most stressful parties, but does that warrant poisoning?
What was that? Chips. Got it. Hater chips. A little salty and dry. Okie dokie. What next? Soda. Perfect. That'll get the tater chips nice and wet. Now what?
A cup of flour.
A cup of sour? Well, lemons are sure sour. 1 cup of sour coming up. Anything else, Pinkie?
One last thing. Wheat germ.
Wheat worms? Oh, that must be fancy talk for earthworms.
Look, I know she's tired, and I can forgive some things, okay? Like the cup of sour, fair enough, there's a lot of that in baking. Even the potato chips and the soda, like, do I think these things go together? No. But I have eaten, like, chocolate chip cookies with potato chips and pretzels and stuff like that in them. They're very good. I recommend it. Adding earthworms. I think she needs medical help at this point. Like, maybe go get her head checked out after she hit it for the 5th time or whatever it was. That's just concerning.
Thank you, Twilight. We need all the help we can get. Oh no, what happened? It was a mishap with some of the baked goods.
No, not baked goods. Baked bads.
That's actually just a great joke. No comment, just that's a good one. I love a good pun.
I'm a little busy to get lectured right now, Twilight. But if you'd just let me help. No, no, no! How many times do I gotta say it? I don't need no help from no pony!
Oh, Applejack, thank you so much for offering your herding skills for the annual rabbit roundup. But remember, these are bunnies we're dealing with, not cows. They're a timid bunch and need to be treated gently.
See, that is where you're wrong. Rabbits are not timid. They are ferocious. They're vicious. They are another word that starts with V. Vengeful. As someone who owns a lot of rabbits, they lure you into this false sense of security with their fluffy little faces and their cute little tails, and then they give you scars on your arm from when they hang off with their fangs. They're terrifying.
That's right. Let's go, bunnies. In the center. Hop to it. Swell. Just swell.
This is the only language that rabbits understand. Fear, because that's what they will instill in you.
Stampede!
This is far more terrifying than any other form of stampede I have seen. Like the cows in the beginning of this episode, they were just the appetizer to the true terrifying dinner and dessert that is a rabbit stampede. You do have no idea how strong those back legs are until they have kicked you. You have no idea how sharp those claws are until they have latched into your shirt and ripped through a winter coat. You have no idea how sharp those teeth are until they have left aforementioned scar on your bicep. Ponyville is doomed. This is the end of the show. This will be the end of the reaction series because after this there will be no Ponyville.
Your apple bucking hasn't just caused you problems, it's overpropelled Pegasus, practically poisoned plenty of ponies, and terrorized bushels of brand new bouncing baby bunnies.
When someone is this confused and tired, it's not the time to bring out the fancy alliteration. I barely understood what you were saying.
I harvested the entire sweet apple acres without your help. How'd you like them apples?
Oh, how do you like them apples?
What old apple picking in the bonnet in the
Jack? Applejack! Oh, good. You're okay. Now, Applejack, I completely respect the Apple family ways. You're always there to help any pony in need, so maybe you can put a little of your stubborn pride aside and allow your friends to help you.
Okay, Twilight.
I am not taking no for an answer. What?
Yes, Twilight. Yes, please. I could really use your help.
My friend Applejack is the best friend a pony could ever have, and she's always there to help any pony. The only trouble is, when she needs help, she finds it hard to accept it. So while friendship is about giving of ourselves to friends, it's also about accepting what our friends have to offer.
Yeah, so clearly Twilight should have just done this from the start. Like, I understand she was offering to help, and Applejack said no. But come on. Like, also, the stampede? Couldn't she have just picked up the cows? I know they talk, so like technically maybe that'd be rude, but they were about to trample the town.
Girls, I can't thank you enough for this help. I was acting a bit stubborn.
A bit?
Okay, I might stubborn.
Alright, so I did say this would be a shorter one. I only have like 35 minutes recorded. I know it's going to be a lot less than that, but I'm going to try and get back on top of it and catch up a little bit. This week just has to be a little bit quicker because I am so behind. This is why you don't start like 7 different channels at once, but I already did. So I will see you next week with the next Amazing Digital Circus reaction. But yeah, this was another fun episode. I am so glad I'm rewatching this show. It's so nostalgic to me. Ignore that Symbiote hand in the background. It's so... That's not easy to ignore. Oh, your makeup looks great. What was I saying? I'm so hungry. Whenever I'm hungry, it ends up being an Applejack episode, and I think that that's because they're trying to convince me that she, like the rest of her family, is food. So, yeah. I will see you next week. I'm gonna go eat some lunch, and, outro.